Sometimes, social media platforms will deliver you an absolute gem. And yesterday evening, I was scrolling through my timeline and I came across a promoted tweet, and it caught my eye. Letitia Wright wants to fight alongside Captain Marvel in an all-female Avengers movie that almost no one would ever ask for. Really? This film? Let's see.
Ladies and gentlemen, hiss and foes, welcome to the Culture Casino!
Before we get started today, a quick reminder that you should go over and check out author Stephen Walton's channel and his new campaign over on Indiegogo for his latest book, The Fandom Menace, Volume 2. He's an excellent writer, of course, but his channel is well worth your subscription if you're not already subscribed. Many of you are, but please double check. Double check with all the different places that you subscribe, because right now, YouTube's back to unsubscribing hundreds and hundreds of people from channels, and you wouldn't even know unless you were like, hey, I haven't seen this for a while, and then you go back and you resubscribe. But make sure you subscribe to everybody, make sure you're still subscribed, and make sure you hit the bell for notifications, because maybe, just maybe, that will influence whether or not you get unsubscribed. Anyway, onto the story. A very, very small band of, or group I should say, of very vocal Twitter people have been banging the drum to get Shuri, the character that's played by Letitia Wright, to become the next Black Panther. Now, while this could be done, it really wouldn't fit in with any of the source material. Perhaps to some, Shuri was an interesting character and a deep character at that. To me, she was the polar opposite of engaging or entertaining. And that's sugarcoating it. She was more of an annoyance in the films, which could have been more the writing than Letitia's performance. I would actually rather blame the writing than to have actually Letitia convince me that it was her performance by shoehorning her into an all-female Avengers movie, which nobody wants. Or maybe 20 people want? I don't know. Not very many people. But to start with, let's point out the blatant hypocrisy here. First of all, where's the representation? In fact, where's the representation in anything that's all female? I thought the virtue signalers out there wanted fairness and equality. Evidently, that might not be the case. This strikes me more as vindictive, actually, or a get-even film, and we've seen how those types of films have fared of recent, right? Terminator Dark Fate, maybe? Didn't go very well, and that had kind of a man in it, or what we used to think of as a man. Anyway, but what about her choice of characters to stand beside? Now, Captain Marvel is one of the least liked superheroes of all times. So disliked, in fact, that the comics have been relaunched multiple times because they've been canceled multiple times recently, at least in this very short revival window that just occurred. Now, no one needs to mention that the actress playing Captain Marvel isn't any more likable than the character herself, or the character that she plays, but I guess I did just mention it, and it's kind of true. So let's go ahead and move a little farther along. There's almost nothing more inorganic than the females all coming together for that one shot in Endgame. What an iconic moment. Now they're going to make a movie out of that contrivance? I hope not. While I can see Pepper Potts and Scarlet Witch and perhaps Black Widow all getting together for some kind of a superhero mission, sadly they killed off the best of those three characters, so I'm still perplexed. Another obvious question that rises to the surface, if you just think about it for a second, where are all the male superheroes? What happened that they aren't available or wouldn't be involved in any threat that arrived on Earth? Something major? Maybe this also explains why they essentially killed off both Tony and Cap. And while Tony was actually killed, and Cap was mysteriously allowed to age in the last film at the end. As an aside, I still don't understand how Cap aged, but whatever. Anyway, I guess just like everything else in Hollywood right now, they want fewer men, or no men, if they can get it. Well, good luck, ladies, because unless someone shows me a script that isn't misandrous or that might actually make sense, I won't be seeing this film, and I imagine a lot of other folks won't either. I'm actually just tired enough right at this very moment that I will never give these man-hating, idealistic films any more of my money. And I think the majority of the audience is the same way. And I think if you make this movie after the year that Hollywood has just had, you're burning it up. You're just burning the money up. Makes no sense. But please, Marvel, Disney, if you're gonna make the MCU into the MCU, as we've been fearing and kind of expecting, predicting, please let these actresses speak their minds when you promote the films. In fact, I would like you to get Tessa Thompson right out in front with Brie standing right next to her, telling us exactly how these films were not made for us. Because that's always worked out so well. So well. On that note, you know, I'm done with this story. And I'm probably done with the MCU going forward. If this kind of stuff is going to be what's showing up from now on. I mean, you know, I only grew up with this stuff adorning my room and, you know, maybe on my bedding and stuff like that when I was a younger person. But, you know, hey, what would a fan know about, you know, what would be appealing? I mean, maybe not all that much. But please, folks, you know what? Tell me what you think. Is this something you're really dying to see? Am I horribly off base here? And if I am, why? I mean, please. I mean, that's what this comment section is for below. I like to interact. I know, you know, sometimes I'm a little more engaged than others, but this I would genuinely like to know. So shoot me some comments. You know, tell me I'm crazy. I'm not crazy. If I am crazy, tell me why, because I'd like to genuinely know if I was. I don't think I am, but like I said, thanks for stopping by here today. I really do truly appreciate it. I appreciate each and every one of you and every one of your views. And again, please do check all the subscriptions that you have on all of the people you're subscribed to, because people are losing them by the dozens and possibly hundreds in some cases. And YouTube will never tell you that you're not subscribed to someone anymore. So do also be sure to use that little bell icon thing and make sure that you set up notifications so that you know when somebody makes a video, and then when you stop seeing videos, it'll clue you into the fact that, hey, I may not be subscribed to them anymore. But anyway, that's blah, blah, blah. I'll say what I say every single time. Be sure to support other independent creators here on the platform, because they absolutely need your help. They really haven't been getting much help from the platform. They're promoting the big guys. They're promoting the channels that are linked to mainstream media and studios, of course, and really they're just not delivering you the same kind of in-depth and honest commentary that you're going to get from the independent creators. I'm sure you know that. So I'll end like I always do and say, be sure to take care of yourself, take care of others, wash your hands, of course, and do that because it's good hygiene. You know, I've seen people going in and out of restrooms. This is kind of important. And until next time, bye.
Hey there, one last quick note before I let you go, and before we make it to the end of this video. I, Culture Casino, have a brand new Teespring store. That's right, you can now go to Teespring, look up Culture Casino, or use the link in the video below, and pick out some handsome and beautiful Culture Casino merchandise with many different designs and styles and colors. many different items. I was actually surprised at all of the things that you could create, and I have some more designs and items on the way here shortly. But, if you want to support the channel in that way, there is some merch. Otherwise, here comes the ending. Thanks for visiting today. Be sure you're subscribed and hit that for alerts.
Yay!
Of course, like and share all of the videos that you can, as it helps with the algorithm. Have a great day.